Hello, everyone. I'm Tabitha James. I'm small, so I hope you can see me. If you can't see me, at least you can hear me. Hold on for a second. Hello? Hello?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. All right. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to speak at this event about domestic violence, so I'm going to have to call you back, okay?
Okay, do that.
Hold on, because my friend's calling me. I think I'll call you back. Hey girl, how you doing? Oh, he hit you again? Man, you really need to get out of that. Yeah, I know it's hard. No, he doesn't love you. If he loved you, he wouldn't hit you. Girl, I want you to get out. Do you not read? So many people are dying from domestic violence, and I'm not trying to go to your funeral because, you see, I be crying. And the way my tears set up, I just don't want to be at your funeral, okay? Because you know I speak, and they're going to ask me to talk because we were friends. And I don't want to talk about how he beat you to death. Oh, he's coming? Okay, girl, well, I'll talk to you later. Try to call me again. All right. Unfortunately, she was unable to call because he killed her. And this happens oh so much. 1 in 4 women will be affected by domestic violence, and for men, it's 1 in 7. And I was looking at the statistics because domestic violence, it isn't my thing, it isn't my platform, I don't know much about it, and I was preparing, and I was like, whoa, this is real, and this is real life, and people are being affected. I'm a person, prevention before trauma, prevention before treatment, as with anything, the common cold, if your immune system is set up right, and you put on a coat, and you go and do things you need to do, then that would prevent you from having a cold, correct? If you talk to your child about having sex and how to be protected in having sex, and then maybe we won't have a baby at 13, right? So I believe in prevention before trauma. So as it relates to domestic violence, the person before me set a very good precedent about talking to our youth. So I do a lot of work with teenage girls, young teenage girls. And I was just thinking, how many times do we talk to people about no one needs to hit you, right? And personally, I was not beat as a child. I know some of y'all grew up in the whoop that behind household and do as I'm told, do as I say, not as I do type thing. But children, especially children, they're sponges, right? So whatever you put in the atmosphere is what they're going to think is okay. So if I'm hitting you, I'm your mama, I'm your dad, I'm your aunt, I'm your uncle, and I'm hitting you a lot, but I'm telling you that I love you, I am now ascribing love to hitting. And I'm ascribing violence and calling me stupid and B words and you're not smart enough and you can't do this. I'm ascribing all of those things to love, right? So now I'm that child, now I'm going out into the atmosphere to find love, but what am I thinking about? I'm thinking about how stupid I am, how ugly I was, how I was not appreciated, and how hitting me was the right way. Oh, you love me. Remember, Dad said he loved us, and he said he loved Mom, but he hit her. So when boyfriend hits me or when girlfriend hits him, because 1 in 7 men, it's okay.
Please speak on it.
Because I was taught that it was okay. Or even if you did not see anyone get abused and you were not hit, the fact that it's not talked about, right? So if I don't tell my young man or my young woman that love looks a little bit like this, this is what healthy relationships are. This is how actual people talk about actual things. This is communication, and I'm not screaming at you, I'm not yelling at you, and I'm not calling you out of your name. We're having an actual conversation like two human beings. I am then teaching healthy nature so that I don't have to worry about my young girl being abused. I don't have to worry about the young man having a woman financially abusing him. Because you see, domestic violence isn't just me knocking you upside the head. It's also what happens psychologically. It's also what happens when you say, bring me that paycheck, even though I'm the one that went to work. No, sir. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
These is my coins, and I'm going to do what I want to with them, and you're not going to dictate that. That is a form of domestic violence. As my kids said, getting in the mind. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. So don't allow anyone to dictate your mind in such a way that they are abusing you. Your self-worth. If someone is diminishing your self-worth, they are domestically violencing you. That was not politically correct how I said it, but that's what I mean. If someone is telling you, you can't do that, you go home, you excited. Baby, let me tell you, I'm gonna get a promotion. I'm so excited. I just talked to my boss, and you know what? I think this is it. I think I'm gonna get it. No, you ain't. You ain't good enough for no promotion. I don't know why you at them people's job anyway. Excuse me? Who are you talking to? Because you see, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, so if I think I'm getting a promotion, I'm going to get it, and you're not going to tell me that I'm not going to get it, okay?
All right.
So there are so many different forms of domestic violence and abuse, and we often neglect them. We throw them under the rug, we brush them under the rug, like the taboo topic. So just like uncle touching the niece, we don't want to talk about it. Just like what happened in the family, just like how generational curses are killing our African American families, but nobody wants to talk about it, okay? So let's start bringing light to things such as domestic violence. Maybe you haven't been a victim, but maybe you know someone who is. Don't be afraid to say, baby, I know he's been hitting you, and you need to think about getting up out of there because I don't want you dead, and I'm sick of you wearing shades to church because the sun isn't in here. And we all know that you are getting hit. We all know, or we all hear, like, we in the apartment complex. Y'all know the walls, paper thin.
Yes.
People hear him screaming at you. People hear him hitting you up against the wall. People hear her saying, give me the money. People hear these things, and you're just acting like nothing is going on. Good morning. How are you doing? Knowing your neighbors just heard that you got knocked upside the head last night. But no one is saying anything. If you see something, say something. And somebody can say, you know, mind your business, it's none of your business. But at that point, you've done your due diligence. And so as I was preparing, I went two ways. I went to statistics, and then I went to the word. And so for my word, folks, if you truly believe that you can do anything through Christ who strengthens you, then strengthen your mind and strengthen your body to be strong enough not to even let someone try you like that. It's no reason in this world people should be dying. Little Baby said half of female homicides are because of domestic violence. That's somebody who didn't raise somebody. Because a woman who was raised and somebody who told her that she was better than that, she doesn't even allow that. Because I love you, and whatever we might do is good, but if you hit this pretty face right here, I'm up out the door. And I need you to be the same way. And for some of us in the room, it is a taboo topic, and you may have gone through that. What I challenge you to do is maybe you can't get in front of people like this amazing woman and tell your story. Maybe you can't tell the masses, but what you can do is change one life. What you can do is empower at least one person and be like, let me just tell you what happened to me. If you don't want to tell them that it was you, let me tell you what happened to my friend. It's a made-up friend, you're really the friend, but who knows that? No one, right? Tell them, girl, my friend was in a situation similar to yours. Just want to warn you of what can happen. You've done your part. You've done your due diligence. Don't walk around every day saying, oh my God, I know Susie getting bopped upside the head, but I'm just going to let Susie be Susie and let her live her life, and I'm going to mind my business. But if you knew something else about Susie, you would call somebody and tell them. You probably talking about Susie, but what are you doing to help Susie?
Amen. That's a word.
Because you got to do more than just gossip about folks. So you going to call the neighbor and say, girl, I heard that Susie got bopped upside the head last night. Yeah, I know, because I heard it. I heard it. They was going at you. But did you knock on the door the next day when he went to work and say, Susie, are you okay? Susie, you can send the kids to my house. Because watch out for the kids. Because as I said in the beginning, that's what I'm worried about. Prevention versus trauma. I don't deal much with adults because at that point, it's hard to teach old dog new tricks. You got to figure out how to get out of it yourself. But as it relates to our youth, talk to them. Tell them what a healthy relationship looks like. While you're telling them, show them. Because some of y'all might not be getting hit, but that doesn't mean you're in a good relationship. That doesn't mean you're in an environment that's nurturing. It might not be the promotion that you're excited about. It may be something at your church. It may be something that you want to do. Let's just say you're renting and you tell your partner that you want to own the home, and they're like, no, we ain't good enough for that. We can't afford that. Yes, you can. You can save the money. You can stop going out to eat. You can leave the Jordans in the store. You can fix your credit, and you can own the home. But don't be with someone who tells you that you're less than. There's no reason to stay. That's domestic violence. Y'all, it happens every day. It's probably happened to some of us. If I hit a heartstring, go home and fix it. It's not over until they put you in the box. It doesn't matter if you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 65, 90. You can change your life. It starts with you. So don't let anyone contaminate your mind in such a way that you think that you are not good enough. Don't let anyone abuse you. You're better than that. You are much better than that. And then once you get out of it, or once you help to see someone else do through it, live your truth.
Yes.
Tell somebody. Be an advocate. Help someone else along the way, because then your blessings will come. It will be reciprocated once you go out and help someone. But if you get out and then you bottle it up, she could very well say, yeah, I watched my father kill my mom and I never told anyone. But there's another little girl who might be watching her mom get abused and know she may not be dead, but now she's inspired because someone else actually watched their mom get killed. Like when she said that, I looked over at my mom like, thank you, Lord. I'm so glad you're here. Like it hits home when you actually hear somebody talking about it. It sends chills through your body. So if you have a story, tell a story. Be an advocate. Help someone else along the way. And so your walking orders are just that, to help someone along the way. Tell a young person, tell an old person, tell a middle-aged person that they are enough, and to live in the truth that they're enough and you are better than that. You are bigger than that and you deserve better.